Going to be a general election. We're all going to be heading to the polls, aren't we? Now, there's a great deal of interest at the local level on what will happen in Hartlepool. Labour's Ian Wright has been the town's MP since 2004, but in the aftermath of Theresa May calling a snap election, he announced he would not look for re-election. A short while ago, UKIP's candidate was announced. It's Phillip Broughton, and he joins me on the line now. A very good afternoon to you, Philip, or early evening.
Good evening, Gary.
How are you?
I'm doing good, you?
I'm good. So, defeat last time hasn't deterred you?
Absolutely not. I mean, I think we proved at the last general election that Hartlepool is a UKIP Labour battleground seat. You know, I got the fourth best result in the country. We got the best result against the Labour Party in the whole country, and we came within a 4% margin of winning this seat. It's a two-horse race in Hartlepool on June the 8th. It's either going to be UKIP or Labour that win this seat.
Now, the thing is, in the council elections, you didn't do very well. Has your thunder been stolen somewhat by the Conservatives?
Absolutely not. I think our by-election on Thursday proved that it is pointless voting Conservative in Hartlepool, because if people do that, you end up with a Labour candidate winning. The only way to get the Labour Party out in Hartlepool is to vote UKIP. And look, people have got a choice, Gary, on June the 8th. If they vote Conservative or Labour, they will get another Labour MP and nothing will change. If they vote UKIP, we've got a real chance of getting Labour out and getting a strong UKIP MP in me and a strong voice for Hartlepool in Parliament.
But do you not think that voters are a little unclear of what UKIP actually stands for now? Because you hear one policy one day, one the next. What are you standing for? What is UKIP all about now? What is your raison d'etre?
Absolutely. Well, what I'm saying is, in my campaign, we've got to protect our NHS. We've got to fight to get local services back at the Hartlepool Hospital. I'm fighting for fairer school funding based on need, because Hartlepool's going to lose a lot of money. It's going to lose. It's going to be cut by 1.4% under the Conservatives. And we've got to vote for true Brexit, where we get control of our laws, our borders, and our money. We've got to cut the tax for the lowest paid and make sure big businesses pay their fair share. We need sentences that mean what they say and more police. And of course, we want controlled immigration with the Australian points-based system, which treats everyone equally based on skills.
But that's not the policy that was announced today. As I understand it, Paul Nuttall's wants to introduce a one-in, one-out system. Is that right?
Yes, it's a zero immigration over the course of a 5-year period. So, yes, but the Australian points-based system is still there. It's still part of our policy. We treat everybody equally, and we treat them based on their skills, which is quite right.
So you do think you've got a chance of overturning Labour's historic grip on the town?
I really do. I mean, I think if you look, Gary, at Labour's record locally, council tax has gone up, crime rates have gone up, local hospital services have been cut, wasteful spending's gone up, and the local police budget's been cut by 37.5%. The Labour Party really have shown that they've taken Hartlepool for granted for far too long, and if people want change in Hartlepool and across the country, they need to come out and vote UKIP on June the 8th.
But clearly Labour would argue against that, won't they?
Well, of course, Labour will argue against that, but I think their record speaks for themselves. And, of course, you know, the Conservatives haven't exactly covered themselves in glory in their time in government. You know, the national debt has doubled to 1.7 trillion. They've cut 20,000 police officers. They've cut 30,000 troops from our army. The foreign aid budget has soared, and we're the only party in this election saying that we would cut that foreign aid budget. Immigration is higher under the Conservatives.
How would you fund it?
How do we fund? Well, we're saying we've got to make cuts. We've got to make the right sort of cuts, and the foreign aid budget is far too high. It's currently at £12 billion. It's going to increase to £16 billion by the end of this Parliament. So we're the only party in this election saying that we've got to cut that foreign aid budget, and we should be spending it on frontline services, you know, our NHS, our armed forces, and the police.
Philip, thank you very much for joining us on BBC Tees this afternoon. That is Phillip Broughton, who is the UKIP candidate for Hartlepool.